For more than a century, a vast stretch of the Atlantic Ocean has captured human imagination, fear, and fascination like no other place on Earth. Known as the Bermuda Triangle, this loosely defined region is generally said to lie between Miami, Florida, Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. On maps, it appears unremarkable, just open ocean. But according to countless reports, ships, planes, and people have vanished here without explanation, leaving behind wreckage that never surfaced, distress calls that abruptly ended, and questions that remain unanswered to this day. Since the 19th century, the Bermuda Triangle has been associated with an unusually high number of maritime and aviation disappearances. Entire crews vanished without a trace. Aircraft dropped from radar screens mid-flight. Ships were found abandoned, drifting with no sign of struggle. These incidents were so frequent and so baffling that the area earned a reputation as one of the most dangerous and mysterious places on the planet. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle did not begin with modern technology. It began with sailors. As early as the 1800s, ship captains reported strange compass readings, sudden violent storms, and navigational errors that made charts unreliable. Some claimed that compasses spun uncontrollably. Others said stars seemed out of place in the night sky. Vessels would simply fail to arrive at their destinations, with no wreckage ever discovered. These early reports were often dismissed as exaggeration or poor navigation. But as shipping traffic increased and technology advanced, the disappearances continued, and they became harder to ignore. Unlike other maritime disasters, many Bermuda Triangle incidents lacked distress signals, wreckage, or bodies, leaving investigators with nothing to examine and families with no closure. One of the most famous incidents occurred on December 5th, 1945, involving Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy training aircraft. The planes took off from Florida on a routine navigation exercise. Less than 2 hours into the flight, the pilots began reporting severe navigational problems. Their compasses were malfunctioning. They could not determine their position. Radio transmissions grew increasingly confused and desperate. The flight leader reported that the ocean did not look right. Communication faded. All 5 planes disappeared. 14 airmen lost without a single piece of wreckage ever recovered. As if that weren't chilling enough, a rescue aircraft sent to search for Flight 19 also vanished, killing 13 more crew members. The official Navy report initially suggested unknown causes, a phrase that fueled decades of speculation and firmly cemented the Bermuda Triangle's reputation as a place where logic seemed to break down. Over the years, dozens of ships reportedly disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle under calm weather conditions. Some vessels were later found drifting with no crew aboard, food still on tables, cargo intact, and no signs of struggle. Others were never found at all. One of the most cited examples is the USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship that vanished in 1918 with 309 people on board. No distress signal was ever sent. No wreckage was discovered. The ship simply disappeared while traveling through the Triangle. To this day, it remains the largest non-combat loss in U.S. naval history. As skepticism grew, scientists began proposing natural explanations for the disappearances. One theory focuses on magnetic anomalies. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, potentially causing compass confusion, especially for older navigation systems. Another theory involves powerful and unpredictable weather patterns. The region is prone to sudden storms, rogue waves, and hurricanes that can form rapidly and overwhelm ships or aircraft before they can react. Perhaps the most dramatic scientific explanation is methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor. According to this theory, massive bubbles of methane could reduce water density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink rapidly, without time to send distress signals or leave debris. Beyond science, the Bermuda Triangle has inspired more extreme theories. Some believe the area contains time-space anomalies, wormholes, or portals to other dimensions. Others suggest ancient technology, possibly linked to the lost city of Atlantis, interferes with navigation systems. Then there are extraterrestrial theories, claims that alien abductions or underwater UFO bases are responsible for the disappearances. While no credible evidence supports these ideas, they continue to thrive due to the absence of definitive explanations for many cases. Skeptics argue that the Bermuda Triangle is not statistically more dangerous than other heavily traveled ocean regions. They point out that many reported disappearances occurred during poor weather, involved inexperienced crews, or were exaggerated by media coverage. Some cases, they argue, were later solved, but never received the same attention as the mystery itself. However, even skeptics admit that some incidents remain unexplained, with missing vessels, aircraft, and people that have never been located, despite modern technology and extensive searches. What keeps the Bermuda Triangle alive in public consciousness is not just the disappearances, it's the lack of closure. In an age where satellites track every movement and black boxes record every second, the idea that something can still vanish without explanation is deeply unsettling. The Bermuda Triangle challenges our belief that the world is fully mapped, understood, and controlled. It reminds us that nature still holds power and secrets beyond our grasp. The Bermuda Triangle may never yield a single, simple explanation. It may be a combination of weather, geography, human error, and chance, or something yet undiscovered. What is certain is that it stands as one of the most enduring mysteries in human history, blurring the line between science and legend. For centuries, the ocean has swallowed ships, planes, and lives, leaving behind only questions. The Bermuda Triangle remains a place where logic falters and mystery reigns. Whether explained by science or something beyond it, the disappearances continue to fascinate and disturb us. If you want more deep dive mystery documentaries, unsolved phenomena, and true unexplained cases, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Because some mysteries aren't meant to be solved, they're meant to be remembered.